Hi guys, welcome back to Goodbye Grains. I'm Alicia and today we are going to be making a Hawaiian pineapple chicken. Now this is perfect as the weather is beginning to warm up and summer is here. This is a grilled chicken recipe that has a Hawaiian pineapple sauce to go on top. It's super simple. You can make the sauce actually ahead of time if you want and then just reheat it over the stove in a pan over the stove, or if you have one of those fancy grills that has a little side burner, you can be heating up your sauce while the chicken is on the grill. So for the ingredients, we obviously have some chicken thighs. Now these are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I like them because you don't have to deal with the bone, and especially if you're having like a barbecue with guests over, it's a lot easier if they don't necessarily need to have a knife to kind of cut around the bone. I know using a fork and a knife is a little bit easier when eating chicken thighs, but it's certainly something that you can even have people use their hands with or something like that. So for the sauce, we have some pineapple. Now this is crushed pineapple that has no added sugar. All it is pineapple and pineapple juice. Now you are going to get obviously some sugar in that, but it's the natural sugar from the fruit. They're not adding anything. So you are going to get that sweetness, but it's not going to be overpowering and it's not fake sugar. It's real sugar from the actual pineapple. We have kosher salt, which kosher salt's also going to be used. We're going to season the chicken just lightly before it is grilled, just using a little bit of salt. You can also use some fresh cracked black pepper if you want, or any other seasonings that maybe you use before you just make some grilled chicken. We have some red pepper flakes, a little bit of coconut aminos, some fish sauce, a just splash of apple cider vinegar. We're going to be using some tomato paste. Now this is also going to help thicken up the sauce, add a little bit of that tomato flavor without needing to use a thickener like a flour or something else to help thicken that sauce. For some extra flavor, garlic and ginger. And then at the very end we have some green onions that you can kind of just chop up and sprinkle over the top. So let's make the sauce. Okay, so I have a saucepan here with a whisk. Now we are going to add all of our ingredients and then whisk them all together. So we have our crushed pineapple. Now this is 1.5 cups of the crushed pineapple. Get all of that out there. And then we are going to add some tomato paste. Now the tomato paste is great because, like I said during the ingredients, it's going to help thicken up the sauce, add a little bit of flavor, and then it's also going to kind of allow the, just kind of a slightly less sour taste, which you might get from the pineapple. It depends. Obviously we're not going to be adding any additional sugar, so as sweet as the pineapple was when it was cut up and canned, that's how sweet our sauce is going to be. So this is also going to kind of mellow out that flavor a little bit and add an extra little punch of the tomato taste. So we have that. We're going to just add a splash of apple cider vinegar, some red pepper flakes. Now I usually just add a couple shakes of this. I like spicy food, but not so spicy that you can't taste what you just made. We're going to add some coconut aminos, which I'm getting ready to run out of. We're going to add just a teaspoon of fish sauce. We're going to add a large pinch or two of the kosher salt. You're also going to be salting the chicken before you grill it, so you don't need to add a ton of kosher salt. And then now we are going to grate our garlic and our ginger. Now the ginger I just peeled. We're only going to use approximately 2 teaspoons of the ginger and then 3 of these cloves of garlic. And I just have my microplane. Now this is the one that allows for thicker pieces. It's not quite as fine of a grating. And the reason I do that is because you do want to keep some of that flavor. You just don't want what looks like sawdust. So for this, I'm going to be using this microplane, which I believe is the second to smallest. They make some ones that are bigger too. So after I add all of these ingredients, I'm going to whisk the sauce together, and then we are going to simmer it over the stove for about 20 to 25 minutes to allow the sauce to thicken, and then also to allow the flavors to kind of just come together and have the sauce be warm when you would serve it over the chicken. So this is a step you can definitely do a day in advance, especially if you're doing this for having people over or for, you know, a party or something like that. You can do all of this work the day before, and then all you need to do is just grill some lightly seasoned chicken thighs, and then have the sauce just quickly reheated, and you are ready to serve. Okay, so get all of that in there. So just carefully whisk this. And I just got some on the table. So just carefully whisk it, and then as you can see, once it comes together, it's like a nice light, almost like pinky light red color from the tomato paste. So now we can remove the whisk, and you're just going to place this over low heat for about 20 to 25 minutes till it thickens a little bit, and then we are going to grill our chicken thighs. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me make this Hawaiian pineapple chicken. It's really easy, and it also makes fantastic leftovers. One other thing that I did when I grilled this chicken last weekend, we had some people over, and I actually cut up a fresh pineapple and also grilled that to kind of serve on the side, and that really punched up that pineapple flavor, and grilled pineapple is just great. So I hope you'll give this a shot. You can also find me on Facebook and on Twitter. I will put the links in the down bar. I regularly post up there when I post new recipes to my blog, so you can see what I'm up to over there as well. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye.